Happy Sunday, y'all. Happy Sunday, cousin. Hey, girl, how you doing? I have a treat for you guys this morning. It's something I haven't done in a very long time. I don't think I've done it this season of Ready to Love, and that is to read your comments because I am just so thankful and grateful. This is why I'm wearing my thankful and blessed shirt for you guys this morning. I thank you. The video uploaded yesterday, I think that video has got the most comments in like a 24-hour window. So I just wanted to read some of those comments and thank you for your love and support with my books. 23 times guys you might meet the naked wife, my moments of gratitude series in Christ I am, and of course my number one baby, my newest baby, 10 years a girlfriend. Many of you should be getting free copies. Check your mail, okay? I also need reviews. I haven't gotten any reviews since June the 2nd, but I think it's Amazon. I don't think it's you guys because I got so many emails from you guys that you can receive the books. Also, this is a 31 Days to Not Being a Girlfriend journal. I am talking to my formatter as we speak, and she's going to try to turn this in a journal that I can put on Amazon because a lot of you guys want it and you don't want the printout copy, you actually want a book itself. So I'm talking to her right now of making that into a journal. I appreciate the love and the support. I absolutely love and adore you. I appreciate you. Also, I thank you for the comments on my hair. I get so many comments on my hair, y'all. It's dirty. Now I'm going to wash it and color it after I'm done here talking to you guys. But I get so many comments on my hair. Thank you. This is my 2-year anniversary of being all natural. I do love my hair. And somebody said, Janice, I really appreciate you just coming on YouTube, being natural and being pretty. Thank you. Thank you. I've always been this way. For me, I just think being natural is the best thing for me. And when I was believing God for a husband, I wanted him to see me. Okay. I didn't want him to get home and be like, who are you? I heard this story of a woman that was sick. My dad always tells this story. She was singing, and she was singing under the anointing of the glory of God. This is why you don't fall in love with people while they're under God's anointing. And this man walked up to her and said, God said you're supposed to be my wife. God said you're supposed to be my wife. So they got married, right? So they got to the hotel, honey, and the lady, when she took her teeth out, she took her wig off, she took her butt out, she took her leg off, and the man said, sing, woman, sing, because he fell in love when she was under the anointing. This is another reason I didn't want no, preacher type of guy. So I just felt like when I was dating, I needed to present my best me, which is more natural. I do wear a little bit of makeup. I don't have anything on today. Some of you say, oh my God, just you have such beautiful skin. Thank you. I don't have anything on today, just a little bit of red lipstick. Okay, so you just be the best you, whatever that is. If it's wig and a full face, your face is snatched to the gods every day, then that's you. Just make sure he see you in all your glory before he marries you, okay? Because you don't want to get married and you get to the hotel. He's like, who are you? Okay. So I'm going to be reading your comments this morning. Nicole, that's my sister girl, Nicole Whitlock. Also, I do pin your comments. If your comments is just so wonderful and so great, I pin your comments. So make sure you comment. So it's a chance to get your comments pinned. And also I'll every so often I'll give out free books in the comments. And so make sure you're commenting and you're responding. And make sure I see you in my comment section. Okay, so my sister girl, Nicole, she said, David on accountability as self-eliminated, but was getting cut. But Ron was cut too. Alexis is not the prettiest. I don't like her at all. She is desperate to be someone's number one instead of working on herself to be a virtuous woman. Exactly. Especially you call yourself a church girl, right? I do not like Alexis at all. Alexis is number 2 for AJ. He's passing time until Kyra makes up her mind to be with him. I want Alexis to go home since the first episode. Joel is 42. He doesn't look old to me. Jason is loving Liz. I like them as a couple. Kyra and AJ is the couple. I wish Chris was kicked also. I don't even discuss Chris. Me too, girl. Okay, I can't stand him. I don't know why he got a second chance, but I know why. They're trying to prove a point. Alexis is jealous of Kyra. Alexis talking about Kyra is an attorney and know how to ask the right question. If she wasn't always talking sexual, she would know what to say. This is very important, ladies, because you have to learn how to ask the right questions. Okay. This is why you see Vernice is also, emotionally involved. And Kyra, she's being analytical. Okay, so I love that about her, and I agree with you, Nicole. Amber Short told that Ron told her about Joel picking Kyra. Vernicia needs to watch how she talks to Joel. He's not a child. I understand she likes him, but it's a dating show. I love the dates this episode. Jason and Liz, Kyra and AJ are my favorite. I believe Vernicia and Joel will be okay if she gets out of her own way. Chris will choose Amber because she's the only person that will take care of him. I just hope Alexis goes. Alexis talk rude to Amber. She kissed on Ron, but mad that Ron kissed Amber. Exactly. Alexis going off calling Amber Judas. I love that Kyra said, I'm not making a decision on who has chosen me, unlike Alexis. AJ knows that Alexis needs validation every day, and he doesn't like that. He wants Kyra. Exactly, ladies. If you one of those real needy women, you didn't call me today, forget it. You're not, you're a problem. You're a nagger, okay? And I'm going to be talking about that this week because AJ was actually telling Alexis what he think the problem is with her, but she's just missing it. Okay, thank you. Disco Sprinkles respond and say an interview with David will take place today. Oh, I didn't listen. Tell me what he said. Glammy and the house. Liz thinks that because she said she's wholly Christian, nobody is supposed to upset her. David told his friend's family because that's what you do. Liz told the other girls she kissed Jason, so why everybody giving David a hard time? This shows also can teach you how to love because some people don't know yet. By the way, Janice, you are one of the teachers. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Juliana, hey, Juliana, she responds to Nicole. She says, well, to Glamour. David wants to be territorial with Liz, and he never invests on her truly. Kyra also says she met with her too outside. He felt security with Liz, but when she kissed Jason, this hurts his ego. Okay, I totally agree with you guys. I just don't understand why Vernicia needs to be so upset. It just bugs me that women act like Vernicia. It really does. It really does. And think that a man is gonna want you. You're stressing him out. He don't want nobody that's gonna stress him out. I'm gonna come back and talk about Joel. Because a lot of you guys are upset that I'm more upset at Vernicia than I am at Joel. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why. Carolyn, hey Carolyn, she says David is too much. DJ says Alexis is old too. Miss Teresa, what's in your cup? I looked it over. It was coffee, girl. Yes, Leah. She says, in my opinion, Vernicia seems desperate. She has 3 kids, never been married, and she's older. So for her to be able to capture the attention of a man like Joel, who's already established, and because he knows how to play the game, she thinks she has accomplished something. I believe she's given Joel wifely benefits, girl. I think so too, because it just doesn't make no sense why she's so angry. Okay, because they said the show was filmed in 2.5 to 3 weeks, right? So let's just assume this is week 2. Week 2, this is how you're acting. Make sense to me. And thinks she's accomplished something. She's giving wifely dude behind the scenes, thinking that makes them a couple. Exactly, girl. Because you know that's what you do, girls. Y'all be dishing out the cookie and think because you dish out the cookie, he's your man, he's gonna marry you. New book coming. Okay, in reality, as you said, no man wants a woman who's clingy, demanding, and nagging. He sure don't. He sure don't, because he's calculating. How is she gonna act? Is this what I have to deal with every day? No, they don't. I don't think this is going to end well for her. Liz says she's celibate, but shows up with her boobs exposed. Make it make sense to me. Thank you. That just makes Jason lust after her. The more it seems that all she's interested in, I think he's going to choose Kyra. Really? So yes, Leah think he's going to choose Kyra. Marsha says Alexis is not pretty. Yeah, a lot of people were in the comments. I don't think she's ugly, but I don't think she's, oh my gosh, she's so pretty. I do agree with you. I think a lot of you guys have says Liz is pretty. I do think Liz is pretty. I think Kyra is pretty. Even though I think she needs to get some good makeup and get rid of all of that hair. I think Liz is pretty. And I think Amber is pretty. But I'm not saying Alexis is not pretty. I just don't think she's as pretty as everybody is saying she is. Okay. But I don't think she's ugly. DJ said this is getting on my nerves a little bit. Teresa, Miss Teresa Amber, no. Did y'all see my facial expression when I was like, Amber? I liked it. She was being messy. Miss Teresa say both Alexis and Kyra can go. Carolyn Mac Wilson said, Miss Janice, I don't see it either. Juliana, she says, I love Liz and Jason, and I think they much very well. Great, thank you. I'm sure that they will be together, and I guess that married too, because both of them are ready for that. For me, Liz is the most pretty. I love her class and femininity. I do agree. And the last one is Alexis. I just don't think she's is beautiful, and I also can't with her. She's too much fake, boring, and idiot. Kyra is beautiful, but I also don't like her much makeup, hair, and clothes. But I also love her body is on point for me. I agree. I think Kyra's pretty. I just think that she needs to get somebody to do some really nice soft makeup and get rid of all that hair. I do agree. Andre, hey Andre. How you doing, brother? Let's say what the brother got to say. He said Ron should have self-eliminated himself when Chrysanthemum was out the door. Alexis, with her bad attitude, is jumping from man to man, engaging in nonsense. I totally agree. Wise for sure respond. It's a dating show. She was supposed to date different men. Duh. Only a Pygmalion meets a one man and settle for him, as in Vernisha. You see what happened to Dusty Bro Chris last season. When it's all said and done, it's a dating show. Okay, thank you. Who was that? Wise for sure. Hey, girl, thanks, boo. Thank you, babes. The Twins Puppy Show say, do you sleep? Yes, I do. I go to bed at 6, 7, 6 at night. Well, do you? I say, ha, I'm in bed by 6, 7, so, and I wake up at 3 or 3 or so. Well, you do get plenty of sleep, but how do you have time for your family? In the day. Okay, the Twins Puppet Show in the day. I get up early in the morning. I tape my shows. I'm done taping by 7, so I can wake the kids up, get them ready for the day. Okay, and I have the day to spend with my family on those days that I'm home. When I get home, I don't cook every day. When I cook 2 or 3 meals. We come home, we have dinner. I give the baby a bath. We're in bed 6, 7. We're reading, we're relaxing, and so on and so forth. Okay, because getting in bed doesn't necessarily you go to sleep. Okay, so I'm in the bed 7, 8. We're in the bed reading and stuff. Okay. That's why I don't come live in the middle of the day or anything. When I come live 4, 5, 6 o'clock, everything is done. Thank you. Let me respond. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Carolyn says, I think the best dress goes to Liz. I do, even though that Two-color jeans had me dizzy. I was, I was going like this. I felt like I needed to go get the dizzy pills. Okay, but Liz looks very nice. DJ, I don't like how this started the show off. I felt like we are missing something. You had to watch last episode, DJ. That's why it looks like. Petty Miss TC said Jason and Kara and Liz with nobody. Really? No? Oh wow. Nafisa, hey Nafisa, Alexis is not pretty. End of story. DJ, Joe looks like an old man to me. I'm sorry. DJ, she was going in. I think this is a girl. She says, I just want to take some sharp scissors and cut Vernisha eyelashes. I know, honey. I felt like those eyelashes was coming at me in the screen. Okay, you see these eyelashes, right? No, don't get me wrong. A lot of people think I don't like Vernisha. I like Vernisha. Okay, it's crazy how y'all didn't say anything about all the nice things I said before, but now when I'm talking about her typical single woman attitude, y'all want to get upset. Baby, those eyelashes, they're scary. I just don't understand why women think you need to put on these elephant eyelashes. They look like the ones on the car. You ever see those eyelashes on the car? Okay. I don't know. Maybe the guys like it. Joy says Amber is not an angel. She was saying Chris was her number one from day one, but turned around and kissed Ron out of nowhere. I'm going to come back and do a video on that because I don't have any problems with her massaging Ron's tonsils. Now, y'all know I'm not from massaging tonsils, but in this instance, I'm okay with it. Okay. Army Vet Girl says the castmates said they are all dating each other behind the scenes. The producers are not showing every single date on the show. It's a dating show, so Amber can date who she wants. Ron was never into Alexis in the first place. He liked the light-skinned woman. He used Alexis as a pawn to stay on the show and piss off Flower Girl. I heard Ron is dating Flower Girl now. Okay, wait a minute. Who is Flower Girl? Army Vet. Who is Flower Girl? He used Alexis as a pawn to stay on the show and to piss off Flower Girl. Who's Flower Girl? Somebody let me ask her. Read your comment live. Who's covered? Read your comment live. Who is Flower Girl? Who is that? Chrysanthemum. Okay, really? You heard their date, and I heard he didn't want to be bothered. She didn't want to be bothered with him. But that's nice. That's nice. DJ says Vernisha looks older to me. She does not look 39. I'm sorry, she's about every bit of 44. Which is an old, not just because of those grandma tits either. Now I'm 43. I'll be 44 in October. Okay, and Vernisha don't look no for 30, 40 to me. I'm sorry, she do look older. And I'm 44 years old. But I do agree. She look a little older to me. Maybe she's mid-40s. I don't know. But everybody looks differently, okay? Okay. Trina. Hey, Trina. Alfred said Alexis is mean, and the bullet girl, I think Liz is the prettiest. Thank you, babes. Karen, Alexis, a pretty girl. I think she's closer to average than to pretty. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Eska, Alexis is on the chopping block. She is too masculine. Totally agree. Nafisa responds, says, to be as petite as she is very masculine. She is very masculine. Shantae, hey Shantae Chavez says, Joel doesn't look old. Carolyn says Joel is 42 for real. Pretty smile. Dad says Alexis is not the prettiest. No, ma'am. Chris Chuck says Amber is the prettiest to me. I think Liz is the prettiest. Latoya Leotoya Fields. Hey girl, she says, I agree with you, Janice. I don't think Alexis is pretty. She thinks she's fly, but she's okay. Yeah, I just wanted to know what you guys think, because I'm reading in the comments, on Facebook, and they're like, she's so pretty. And even when AJ was like, she's pretty, but I want to know what else. I just didn't think she was all that pretty. So I just wanted to know what you guys think. I do think Liz is very pretty. First to be just fit to be just me. Hey, she said Joel and Vernisha, AJ and Kyra, Jason and Liz, Chris and Amber, Alexis will be eliminated next week. I hope so, girl. DJ again. She says, and Raggedy Alexis need to go home. I wish that she would stop swinging that raddly podly hair and go home. Kyra's laid back, ain't sweating these dudes. That's why she's winning. Amber is just going wherever the winds blow. Exactly. See, ladies, you need to be more like Kyra. She's very laid back. She's not yelling and screaming and all of those. And that's why they all like her and they all want her, because she's laid back. See, nobody wants Vernisha. I think Joel was attracted to her body, but he don't want her. He don't want her. Nobody wants her. Why you think Dietrich, I said this, was saying you make me nervous because of all the craziness? Tina, hey Tina, Alexis and Vernisha got me so angry. I guess those face me. They did the most, so aggressive and thirsty. They don't want none of y'all ladies acting like they are married. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to come back and do a video on Vernisha and Joel, because ladies, remember, we are using these shows to learn. So if you are like Vernisha, you need to sign up for my mentoring program today. Okay? And if you like her, you need to stop. You are running the men away. You like Vernisha and Alexis, stop. You're running the men away. They don't want crazy. They don't want aggressive. They don't want masculine. They don't want territorial. They don't want angry. They want soft. They want kind. Okay. Candida, hey, a lot of women have done what Alexis did, and in the end keep playing themselves. Thank you. Alexis, she not gonna get her no good husband. I'm just letting you know. Let me tell you who's not gonna get a good husband. Alexis, Vernisha, Ida, let me tell you who can snag a good husband. Kyra. Amber, she's 28. She has time to turn this around, the thirstiness around. Though I think she's a plant. So maybe what we're seeing is not the real Amber, because we see what a good time she has with Joel. She was massaging Ron's tonsils. And so I'm just going to believe that Amber is the plant and she has to get KG to the end, and that's why she's with him. But I think if Amber elevates her standards, she can get her a good husband. Okay, Liz can get her a good husband if she learned how to speak and stop leading with her celibacy. Okay. Chrysanthemum needs to go to counseling. Stacy, Stacy needs some femininity training or class or something. Okay. Tressa, I don't know about Tressa. And this one here with the cat story, girl, bye. Okay. Shantae says, Shantae Chavez, she says, honestly, Vernisha is acting the way she is because Joel is her only choice, and she thought it was the same for him. While y'all sitting down, ladies, being a girlfriend for 11 years, he got you on layaway. He's out here looking around because he ain't happy with you. This is why you need to run over to Amazon, pick this book up. Okay, lesson to all contestants, always have top 3 or at least 2. Sorry, but any lady on the show would be annoyed if Kyra was chosen in that scenario. Even Kyra said in a different YouTube that it didn't make sense that Joel picked her. Joel picked her because of the conversation. She must not have seen that part. When he compared the conversation with Vernisha and the conversation with Kyra, Alexis isn't delusional. Hold on. Alexis isn't delusional. AJ's number 1 is Kyra, but he knows how to play the game. So he is saying what he needs to say to keep Alexis interested so he isn't sent home. Where Alexia is missing it is that she sees the red flags but gets pulled in with his smooth talk. LOL. Thank you, girl. Yes, honey. And she's too dumb to say. Once I'm gonna come back and talk about the kiss. I forgot about the kiss. Once AJ was massaging her tonsils, now she was ready to throw Ron away. Okay, Renee. Hey, Renee. Good morning. Didn't watch the show till this morning, and it was ... Miss Teresa says, honey, I've put my arms around his neck and gave him a real kiss. Ooh, I would have put my arm around his neck. Sylvia, email me, please, so you can get your free book. Girl, I couldn't stop laughing. You were hilarious. Good review. Thank you, babes. I appreciate it. Thank you. I got to go back and like all of these. DJ says, I'm glad Ron let her have it. I love him. Alexis, you ain't fly. Judy, hey, Judy said, Amber is a hypocrite. Her body language shows that she doesn't like KG. Alexis is annoying, but is sincere person. So I'm going to take you. Watch my video I did on. I know this is fake, okay? I really do believe Amber is a plan to get KG Smooth to the end. I think that's what it is. I don't think she's into him. I think after the show, she's going to be over there with either Ron. She's going to be over there with Ron. And a matter of fact, I think her and Ron would make a good couple. They're both single. They don't have any kids. They want to have kids. Amber do want to get married. And I think her and Ron would make a good couple because he said after he went out with Amber, that was it. Like Amber sealed it for him. And that's what pissed what's her name off. Okay. On my level 6, hey girl, she said I did like Joe, but David, but it's not ready for a relationship. I told y'all about David from day 1. I said, KB, did you email me for your book? I think I did. Yeah, I think it did. She said, respond to on my 11 says, sweetheart, David is a covert narc and extremely unhealthy. Chris Shock says, I didn't like him. He seems sneaky and selfish. Army vet respond, David is a drunk, emotional, controlling mess. The man is still unsettled from the last wife walking out on him. She said he was controlling and hostile. Watch the signs. There is nothing attractive about David. I told y'all that from day 1, honey. Teresa Foster, Ron is not attractive and his mouth looks funny. But that's how 50% of men in Houston are party and sex. So I'm happy they sent them home. But I think he's ready to settle down. Ron is 40. Go back and watch my videos on the mixer where I talk about what they said. All the men now at 40 is saying, oh, I'm ready. I don't got the dog out and I'm ready to settle down. Ron is 40. He's ready to get married. I think Ron is ready. I think AJ is ready to get married. I don't know what's up with Kristen. I think Ron is ready. David don't need to get married. He needs to go to check in a mental institution. Dietrich, I think Dietrich is ready to marry. I think Jason is ready. Joel is a playboy. He ain't ready to. He was married already. So men that were married already, they might not be ready to settle down the second time. And my boy Khalif, he needs to go to counseling, but I like him. Okay, he's the smart guy that I would have. If I was on the show, I would have snatched him up. Okay, because I didn't like anybody else. And this pig just need to go jump off the face of the earth. Okay. DJ, hey, DJ says, Krusty Chris, beautiful spirit, but still LMA. I'm sorry, he don't give a no, he looks like just show up. Hometown girl in curls. Ooh, I love it. Hometown girl in curls. I have something coming on curls. I love my natural curls or something like that. Something like that. Hey, Boo, she said, I think Alexis' obsession with being number one may have to do with not being number one to her ex-husband. I love that. I love it, love it, love it, love it. I remember she talked about her ex taking phone calls at all times in the morning at home, but she is doing too much. It's obvious that AJ doesn't like her and wants Kyra. That's why Alexis is throwing shots at Kyra because she's threatened by her. I totally agree. Instead of Alexis learning what Kyra is doing, she take your shots at her, okay? Joe don't want Snuffleupagus. What in the name? Snuffleupagus. What that mean, girl? That dry kiss. She's coming on too strong, like she's been in a relationship with him for years, but he was whacked for not communicating with her. Liz seems too old for Jason. I don't know if it's her demeanor or Jason being young acting, but their kiss was cringing. It looks like he was gone gnawing at her lips. I do agree she's too old, but I do like him. Since they're on the show, I like them. Thank you, girl. Thank you, babes. I appreciate it. Tori YT. What's your YouTube name, Tori? Tori. What is your YouTube name? Curiosity kills the. Hey, Tori, this is my YouTube sister. Check her out. I keep telling her, girl, you got to comment with your YouTube name. Okay. Tori says Vern is another page. When will KG learn this will always happen because he don't want to pay no bills? He don't want to pay no bills. He don't want to pay no bills. He don't want to pay no bills. Well, Amber's okay with Priscilla. Hey, Priscilla. She said, I believe that Vernicia is fully invested in Joel because she has slept with him. I think so too. I really do. That's why she was like, how can you throw away all that we have? And I'm like, all that you have? What exactly do you have? It's only 2 weeks, sis. It's been only 2 weeks. Hold on, guys. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's been only 2 weeks, Vern. Make it make sense to me. Princess Shenanigans presents. Hey, Princess. She responds. I said, I don't want to believe it, but she's invested too deep for a man who is not into her. Thank you, girl. Nafisa responded and said she fell into the common trap. Being a single mom, I thought she will know better. B Bree, she says, Janice, your reviews are so funny. I so look forward to them. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you. Sharon's my sister girl. Hey, Sharon. She said, morning, Janice. I think both men were to be eliminated. You see both ladies tell them so. How they self-eliminate, I don't know. This season is getting juicy. Alexis should be gone next. She's too thirsty. I totally agree, girl. Erica Amber's playing the game. Yeah, she's getting to the end. Felicia! Oh, my hand's itching. Now, I don't believe in superstition, but I do believe this one. If your hand itches, you're going to get you some money. Send me some money, y'all. She said, Felicia, hey, Felicia, my sister girl. Make it make sense. I chuckle every time you say it. I predict the next one to go will be Alexis, and it is a double elimination. It will be between Kyra and Vernisha. Cloud Chaser Joel does need Vernisha to stay, and AJ need Kyra to stay. I totally agree. DJ says Kyra is all that need. New wig is all she plays her cards right. Okay. On my left said, was Joel a little clingy? Nope, I don't think Joel is clean. Okay, let me make sure I get everyone. Her variety says, yes, James, good morning. The episode was serious. So glad you made a video. Thank you, girl. Priscilla said, Alexis is not pretty. Liz, Kyra, and Amber are pretty ladies. They are naturally beautiful. It may be Alexis' wig and her forehead. In addition, her constant talking makes her unattractive. I know there's a lot to edit in, but in every scene, she's begging AJ and Ron to make her their number one. She is too grown to act the way she does, just annoying. I totally agree. Carolyn, hey Carolyn, Mac Wilson, yes, AJ kissed Alexis, but after that, AJ never called her. But in the beginning, Alexis was answer calls from AJ either. I may be wrong. Hey, supermodel, hey girl. She said Alexis looked her best in her light makeup. Look at the ranch, her beauty shine. Shantae, I'm thinking maybe Ron was going to self-eliminate, but Alexis talked him into staying all off camera, but then actually cut him. That's what I think. That's what I think. I think he realized the mistake he made after Chrysanthemum. He was going to self-eliminate. Or was it the kiss with Amber? Because remember, I'm going to come back and do a video on that. Be sure, because I have a screenshot of what he said, what really happened. So we'll talk about that. Glammy in the house. David and Liz both acting like kids. I want to talk first. No, I want to kiss. I love them. I love the romance between them. I really love it between them. I hope they can work. I'm not for the older guy, younger girl, younger guy, older girl, but I think in this instance they can work. I think they can work. Okay. Candace, hey Candace, don't attack me, but just curious, why is there a lot of hate for Alexis? We're just discussing the show, baby. If they don't give us what we talking about, we wouldn't talk about it. Okay, babes. Karen, crusted Chris, chicken legs, poor Chris can't catch a break. G Floor, hey, your face when Amber and Chris were dancing. I cringed so hard when Vern was yelling at Joel. She's too combative for Joel. I want Liz to find love so bad. I totally agree. Okay, thank you, babes. Nisa Hunter, Nisa, she says you're a weirdo, Janice. You must have a thing for Joel. Does he resemble your husband or something? Because it's very odd that you can't see why Vernisha is hurt and respond the way she did. I can't believe you don't see what Joel did wrong, and you putting 10 on 20 with that Vernisha impression. She was not irate and make ugly faces as you made it. Now I'm gonna read this video when I talk about Vernisha and Joe, because this comment is exactly why single women are where we are. This is why this world is full of Vernishas. Okay, because you don't know how to read men. Okay, so I'm gonna come back and read that comment on my other video. Her variety said, I said the same thing about Joe. He looks great. However, you can't see the age in his face. That's what I was saying too. Callie, I believe it went further with Vernisha and Joel. If anything, this will make Joel be done with Vernisha. That's what they do, girl. You know, they get the cookie and move along. Glammy in the house. She said, Ready to Love teaches you how to love and how to not love with the help of Janice. Of course. Thank you, babes. Thank you. I appreciate it. Girl, this one, DJ, I died laughing when they thought that the potato salad was grits. Damn, greedy Vernisha dived in the food with no. Renee, hey Renee, she said, did anyone notice the reaction the men gave when Liz relayed the information? Excuse me, about David self-eliminating. Joel dropped his head as if they already. Lil Red, she says, when people say that Alexis is the prettiest on the show, I think they're referring to her being a girly girl. Oh, she's too masculine to be a girly girl. She's not a girly girl. Girly girls don't act masculine, especially when you're around men, okay? She is extremely manly. You could dress pretty and still not be a girly girl. Style by AJ. Hey. Both men were being eliminated this episode. David self-eliminated once he realized what Liz was about to say. He wanted to beat her to the punch. This Jason here, I'm telling you, he needs to go to counseling. Check yourself into a mental place. Hi, Michael. Hi. Say hi to your aunties and uncles. Paula Watts. Hey, Paula. Joel is apologizing because that's what Vern won, and he hurt her feelings, but he still has not chosen her. Come on, preacher. Preach the word. Lori B. Hey, Lori. She says this is the best reaction video for Ready to Love. Thank you, girl. Alexis wants to be the only woman or man on the show that gets to play the game. Kissing having multiple dating options. She's annoyed that Kyra is better at it and she enjoys breaking people down, but was offended when Ron had feedback for her. She was good for TV, but who wants a woman or friend that does that? Come on, preacher. Preach the word. Thank you, girl. I want to make sure I read at least one for everybody. Kels. Hey, Kels. Kels B said, Joel does look older than I think. Alexis' wig choices make her look less attractive. Yes, let's talk about AJ fake kiss with Alexis. Girl, yes, I don't know how I forgot that one, okay? Latoya feels, I am glad David is gone. He had many issues and was controlling. Thank you. Dreadlock Diva next door. Hey, Dreadlock, is it me or is Vernisha acting like they've done a lot more than just dating and talking? She's so invested, girl. That's what I'm thinking. They have to. They have to have. Okay. Dreadlock says Alexis played herself by believing and chasing after AJ, a man who doesn't want her. If Alexa decided she no longer wanted Ron, then she should have self-eliminated. I don't know why she thought AJ wanted her. Okay, a man that's not pursuing you or running you down, he don't want you. Dupe Aja, girl, both of those idiots did not self-eliminate. They were fired. Princess Shenanigans. Alexis is needy and needs far too much. Reassuring she would wear down any man with that. She's tiresome. Ron does not care. AJ wants Kyra. Amber was messy for telling B about Joe. And I feel Alexis bringing up her and Ron's kiss was her instant messy karma. In the parting words of David, y'all be blessed. Ah, ha, ha. Nafisa, this last episode was all about Alexis realizing she's not fly after all. It was the Alexis show because it was all an eye-opening episode for her as she realized none of the men really want her. I love it. And I love you, and I'm so thankful and blessed for you. I thank you for your comments. Listen, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for your love on my books. 23 Times the Guys You Might Meet, The Naked Wife, Most of Gratitude series, and my newest baby, 10 Years a Girlfriend. You should have books in your box, in your mailing. So please be sure to check that out. Remember, I need reviews on Amazon, and I need you to show me love. This book journal, I am working on turning into an actual journal that you can buy online. I absolutely love and adore you. I'll see you on the next one. Come right back. Come right back. I will be I think I'm gonna do the Ron video, and I might come back later and do the I'm not sure which one. But I love you. I love you. See you later.